Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum to everyone. My name is Ikra Fees from BS Zoology 3rd semester. Today I am here to present a presentation. The topic name is Angiosperm flowering plants. Lesson outline: an overview of angiosperms. Some selective advantage of flowering plants which has lead to their success. इसमें हम पढ़ेंगे general characteristics of flowering plants, reproduction in angiosperms, classification of angiosperms, ecological and economic importance, and the next is lesson objectives. By the end of this presentation, learner will be able to define and discuss the term angiosperm, discuss the form of reproduction in these organisms, classify angiosperms, discuss the impacts of these organisms economically and ecologically. And the next is overview of angiosperms. Angiosperms are plants that produce flowers, fruits, and seeds and have their ovules enclosed in an ovary. It comes from two Greek words, angion, container, and sperma, seed. The largest and most diverse group in the kingdom Plantae with 68 orders, 416 families, approximately 13164 non-genera, and about 4 lakh species, and make about 90% of all plant species on Earth. Considered a group at the level called Anthophyta. Example include sunflower and wallflower. Selective advantages of flowering plants which have led to their success. Angiosperms' use of flowers to reproduce made them more reproductively successful. The pollination of flowers by animals or bees in exchange for nectar made angiosperms more reproductively successful. Angiosperms also began to encase their seeds in fruits, which provide both extra nourishment and production of their offsprings. Produce flowers and fruits to aid in seed dispersal. Can also produce spores which are more stable than seeds from gymnosperms. Most importantly, they have vessels that can accelerate their growth. इसमें हम एग्जांपल्स पिक्चर्स देख सकते हैं सनफ्लावर्स की एंड वालफीफा की. जनरल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स इसमें हम पढ़ेंगे हैबिटेट कि हैबिटेट एंजियोस्पर्म कहाँ पाए जाते हैं. एंजियोस्पर्म आर मोस्टली टेरेस्टेरियल. अ फ्यू स्पीशीज़ आर एक्वेटिक जिसकी एग्जांपल आ जाती है जोस्टेरा, थैलेसिया. एंड जनरल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक्स में और भी हम चीज़ें पढ़ेंगे जैसे कि अदर फॉर्म ऑफ हैबिटेट इंक्लूड फ्रेश वाटर आ जाता है. इसमें फ्रेश वाटर की एग्जांपल लेमना आ जाती है. एंड मीजोफाइट इसकी एग्जांपल में सनफ्लावर, मेलबरी आ जाते हैं. जीरोफाइट्स की एग्जांपल अलहागी आ जाता है. एंड लास्ट वन इज सेकुलेंट्स में ओपेंटी आ जाता है एट्सेट्रा. जनरल कैरेक्टरिस्टिक इसमें हम डायग्राम में देख सकते हैं कि जैसे कि फ्लावर्स है टॉप पे, फिर उसके बाद टर्मिनल बर्ड आ जाती है जिसे हम शूट एपेक्स कहते हैं. फिर पिट्यूल आ जाते हैं, ब्लेड, एक्सिलरी बर्ड, टर्मिनल बर्ड्स ऑफ ब्रांच, एंटरनोड, वेजिटेटिव शूट्स, नोड्स, टैपरोड, लेटरल रूट्स. और जो इसके अपर पार्ट कहलाता है वो शूट सिस्टम एंड लोअर कहलाता है रूट सिस्टम. Evolution of angiosperm. Angiosperm appeared on Earth during the Cretaceous period. Their common ancestor is the gymnosperms. The origin and separate of angiosperm was described as abominable mystery by Charles Darwin. Genetophytes and Benetice are the group of gymnosperm most similar to angiosperm. Reproduction in angiosperm. Sexual reproduction. This involves the production of male and female gametes. It is the transfer of the male gamete to the female ovule through the process of pollination. Unlike bryophytes and seedless vascular plants, angiosperm and gymnosperm have a larger photosynthetic and dominant sporophyte. However, the ovules of flowering plants develops into fruits inside the ovaries. Sporophytes and gametophytes stay compared to gymnosperm. In angiosperm, the alternation of generation found in gymnosperm is more modified and gametophytes are reduced size and cellular number. The immature and mature microgametophyte in angiosperm and gymnosperm. The megagametophyte is reduced to much greater extent. The process of archegonia diagram में दिखाया गया है. Classification of Angiosperms. The phylum Arthrophyta has been historically and typically divided into two main classes, monocot and dicots. However, recent molecular studies have revealed that the phylum consists of four main groups. First of all, basal angiosperm, magnolids, monocots, eudicots. Life cycle of typical flowering plants. Like gymnosperms, the life cycle of a typical angiosperm is heterosporous. They carry out a unique process known as double fertilization. Before this process can occur, the ovule has to undergo some changes. And last one is plant conclusion. प्लांट क्लासिफिकेशन, प्लांट्स में नॉन फ्लावरिंग स्पोर बेरिंग आ जाता है, फ्लावरिंग आ जाता है, फ्लावरिंग में जिम्नोस्पर्म एंजियोस्पर्म आ जाता है, जिम्नोस्पर्म नेक्स्ट सीड होते हैं, एंजियोस्पर्म सीड लीफ आ जाता है, सीड लीव्स आ जाता है, सीड लीफ जो होते हैं मोनोकॉट होते हैं, सीड लीव्स डाइकॉट होते हैं, नॉन फ्लावरिंग स्पोर बेरिंग में आ जाते हैं, नो रूट्स मोजिस विद रूट्स फर्न्स कहलाते हैं. थैंक्स टू एवरीवन फॉर लिसनिंग मी.